Hi lads and welcome back to another Amateur League Football video. There hasn't been one in a while. That's because, well, we didn't play for like over a month, and there was a game at the end of 2019 that it wasn't really too well recorded. There's some clips, some decent clips and all that, so I'm going to wait until there's another game that isn't so well recorded and then put them together. Whereas this game, which is basically Prague versus Japan, was pretty well recorded. There was a few goals in it. And the team is fully Japanese that we're playing, and our team is just a mixture of different nationalities. So I guess you could say the rest of the world versus Japan, I guess. Would that be okay to say? Yeah. So yeah, we had kick off, and then first time Callum has the ball, he gives it on to Sellers. And if that little girl was not in the way, you know, you would have saw Sellers' clearance fully as he kicked out of the park. But anyway, Alex is chasing a ball, but one of the Japanese players gets it. I'm going to stop saying Japanese because they're all Japanese, so when one of their players actually get it, they're all going to be Japanese, you know. But I have it down the wing, play it into Alex, and he puts it by the keeper, and Matthias is there to get his first goal of the game and make it 1-0 to IFC. That was maybe 10 minutes in, so you know, good start for us. Gregors, I think his name's Gregors, our goalkeeper's, yeah, Gregors. And in the middle it falls to, that guy didn't have a number, just the Puma sign. A nice back heel by one of their players in the shot, but easy for Gregors and goal. I might be saying his name completely wrong, but I don't care. Their player has a shot, it gets deflected, and I think it did it get deflected. No, I guess it didn't get deflected. It deflected. It just went out for a goal kick. So now, if George, oh yeah, thank you George for recording this, mate. But yeah, the ball comes to me. It was a handball. I don't know, the ref should have gave it a handball. But I get it off Tony again. A little cutback, and then, you know, a little quick feet there. Made 30, run into 38, but then it was a poor pass back to Sellers. So yeah, kind of ruined the move. But we still got the throw in from it. Now Callum playing that one over to Mattia. Mattia, I think it's I'm still learning all these new names. It's either Matthias or Mattia. But Alex with a bikie, and he was apparently offside, which the ref just, anytime the attacker was ahead of the defender, he just blew for offside. But Fernando with an absolute zinger of a shot, almost getting a touchdown. Not a touchdown, a field goal. Anyway, number, I don't know, like 97 or something, swings that one in. 30 somehow tries to control that, comes back to 16. 16 has a shot with his right foot, but yeah, again, it's simple for Gregors. All their shots are coming from outside the box, and they're all easy for Gregors and nets. And the free kick gets whipped in back, corner gets whipped in back post, and Alex is there with his left foot. He should have went with his right, but he said that's just for standing on. Me on the right wing now, and a cross, but it comes to no one. Comes to number 30 for them, but I get back if Matthias would get out of the way. But I give it to a 1-2 with Fernando. Little drop of the shoulder by my man, and then I get absolutely wiped out, and it actually kind of hurt on the left foot. But we get a free kick, and Fernando is going to swing that one in, and it comes to Callum. He headers it, wins the first header. They end up kind of clearing it, and then somehow your man has so much time on the ball. Maybe a wee pullback from Callum, but and then this guy's just trying roulettes for days. But Alex wins it back, and he ends up having a shot, but that one goes wide of the target. But you know, we're looking good to score this second goal, and we hit the crossbar there. I'm not sure who that was, number 4. I actually don't know his name. That's bad. So I don't know his name. He was playing left wing, but this team's called CSK Amateras, and they should have scored there if the player, he was literally on the byline and he chose to shoot. So that's mad. Why would you not pass that there? But anyway, the ref gave a free kick against me for this. I felt as if like both of our arms were around each other. If anything, I should have got the free kick first, but hey ho, is what it is. Number 16 now on the ball, and that's Fernando. Why am I saying Fernando on the ball, giving it to, it's a way up now, it's Callum. Callum tries the chip, and yeah, he got that one a wee bit off. More attacks from us, good pressure from us as we win the ball back. Fernando on the ball, passes it back to Tony. Tony, fellow Scotsman, gives it to Sellers at right back. He gives it up to me, and I dribble through a couple of players, get by another man, and then I'm like, right, I've just had a good dribble, I'm gonna shoot, but no, Mattia gets in the way, and yeah, he gets in the way of my shot. God damn it, Matthias. Anyway, corner for them, gets cleared out by me, and I don't even think that was a shot. The guy was just getting in there, but Gregorz made an amazing save onto the bar, and then an amazing double save, and then probably a third save, and he just absolutely killed it. And then he's like, right, I'll get it to Callum quick. He kicks it so high up, comes to me, and is that decent? I think that's a fairly decent touch. It wasn't stone dead, but it was decent. I kept the ball, and a little cut back inside on number 3 and giving it to Fernando, but then Fernando plays that one up, and do you think Sellers wants to play on the floor?
Boys, on the floor! On the floor!
I think Sellers wants to play it on the floor. Anyway, this is a celebration from us. George missed this goal. I think it might have been Matias. I'm not sure who scored, but it's 2-0 anyway. And yeah, down the left-hand side it is Matias, and he cuts back onto to go back the way, and he's just holding off his man. He ran up 20 yards, ran back 20 yards, gave it to Fernando. Fernando is going to try play this one over to me. I take a touch, have a shot, and that was a horrible shot. That was going well wide. Somehow we got a corner from it. And right here's celebrations for the third goal. Might have been our left winger that scored that, but yeah, Sellers is giving George into trouble for not getting the goal.
Leave it there if we're...
I'll get the celebrations.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So just leave it there if you're not filming. Yeah, just leave it.
But he is going to get this goal, and I mean, he started the recording halfway through my run, but got it from the halfway line, ran up, got by the man and slotted it by the keeper. So there's 4-0 and a goal for myself, so that's good. And then the regular joke that the camera wasn't on, but George knows when I'm about to do something, mate, don't you? Their players on the ball, they're coming forward. This is second half now, and they go forward, get onto his left foot. Number 16 has a shot, but he puts that one wide of the target. Their shooting was horrendous, to be fair. Or Gregorz was really good at saving, but they have another shot from outside the box, hit the bar, and they just can't score right now. Like, it was actually a tight game. 4-0. Probably flatters us a little bit. They probably should have scored, so maybe it could have been like 4-2 or something. But 38 on the ball, gets fouled by Callum, kinda. They take a quick free kick. Number 99 is on the ball, swings that one in, and it gets blocked, but he gets a second bite at the cherry. He's gonna swing that one back in, and then it eventually just comes to nothing, and Gregorz is there to pick it up. And now we've got the ball in defence. It is... I'm sorry, I don't know that guy's name who just played up to Mattia. Mattia getting inside on his right foot. I'm in acres of space, but he chooses not to go with me. He takes a shot on himself, and a good save by the keeper. Good shot, good save. And from the corner, it is, I think it's going to be Mattia to take the corner. Swing in, and it comes to Callum. He has a shot, but the keeper comes out quick and closes the angle. Actually, a really good save there. But Callum playing that one through to our left winger, and he gives it into Alex. Alex gets tackled, but comes back to Mattia. Mattia then, looking to create something, gives it on to Alex. He gives it back out to our left winger. He swings that one in. It's not the greatest crosses, but it comes back to their man who tries to pass it out, but I get the interception in, get a touch away from a man, have the shot, and put that one into the back of the net. So there's 5-0 and my second of the game. So me and Mattia are both on hat tricks. So our left back just took that guy out, and then Amatera is looking for options, but our left back goes in and gets interception, while Callum absolutely just blocked their player from running. But they're back in the attack. We can't hold on to it right now, and he goes down the left wing, crosses it in, and it is going to fall to Gregorz. They just again cannot score. They can't get the final touch on their plays, but it comes back out to the right wing to me. I play it first time up to Alex. Alex runs onto it. He's looking for his first goal of the game. It's not like him to not score when there's 5 goals happening for our team, but he has a throw in, and oh mate, you don't know how tempted I was to hit that on the volley, but Callum plays it to Alex, and he gets his goal and makes it 6-0, and then he just goes on and gets his 7th. Oh my days, that is a beautiful goal. That is absolutely beautiful. And see, he done that little hard man walk. I'll get a replay on it because it is a banging goal. Over the shoulder, over the keeper, what a goal. And it turns around, looks at the camera, makes sure it's recording. So he's just scored 2, so me, Mattia and Alex are all in a brace. Who's going to get their hat trick first? If anyone is, we'll find out. But Callum now going to whip in a corner. There's 2 Callums, by the way. When I say Callum, I'm talking about the other Callum. And ball gets whipped in by Matias, and the ref said I was offside. Like you see here, when he kicks the ball, you see I actually time my run perfectly. Look, there I am on the left of the screen. There's about 3 players keeping me onside, and then I go forward. Just can't get the connection onto the ball though. but the ref instantly saw that I was the wrong side of the defenders and was like, oh, offside. I mean, the ref was okay, but so many times during the game he would be like, I don't know the call. And it's like, you're the ref, mate, you're the one to make the call. But anyway, Richie right here, he just holds on to it as if his batteries just ran out of his controller, and then he just trips up. He just loses the ball and then he trips up. Getting a replay on that one. He's like, oh, I better get the ball back. Oops. Not happening, Richie, not happening. Anyway, in the middle of the field is Matthias. Beautiful turn through 2 players. He's going to just smoothly get by another guy, and then he's going to win the free kick. Great play by Matthias, and then he's going to go for his hat trick. He's going to have a shot, and he's going to put that one over the wall and make it 8-0. Straight away, looks at the camera. Him and Alex are they're just desperate to see themselves, I guess. But George came on for me. He's Sellers' son. He almost had a good chance. Richie almost had a good chance there. And we did actually make it 9 now. I got an assist to Richie, whipped in back post, I headed it back across, and Richie was there with the header. Richie, the most unlikely of goal scorers. But yeah, that was 9. So yeah, Sellers actually making a good challenge for once, but the ref actually gave it a free kick. And now they have a free kick. Keeper saves it, Gregor saved it, and they missed the open net. But I just want to comment on this wall, how good this wall is. Look at like all of them just dodge out the way of it, and then somehow they miss that. But yeah, solid wall, lads, solid wall, especially Christian. I don't want to be a grass, but you know. Alex almost gets his hat trick. He should have done there, as George should have got an assist. But look at their wee player. He's that wee guy. Mate, he's like 3 foot. He's literally about 3 foot, and Sellers was letting him go by him, but he just gave the ball straight to him, so he couldn't not put the tackle in. But anyway, they're trying to get the attack on. They're trying to make some sort of consolation play, some sort of goal, consolation goal. But Callum on the ball, gives it to Fernando. Fernando through to George. George has an open space, gives it to Callum. He has a touch but gets tackled, ends up winning the ball back, and then getting a yard on his man. Has a shot, but Callum is yet to get his goal, and we want to make it double digits, lads, but we'll see if it happens. And number 16 coming forward for them, and yet again they cannot get their goal. It was just such a poor finish. But Steve, Big Steve, I guess, had a free header there. Probably should have done a bit better with that one. But lads, that's going to be full time, and the game finished 9-0. If you remember last time we played in this pitch, we won 9-1, and apparently the time before that we scored 6 goals. So on this pitch in 3 games we've scored 24 goals, which isn't bad going, you know. This was just a friendly, so you know, there's no league table or anything, but it's good to. You'd rather be on the right end of a 9-0 game than the wrong end. So yeah, lads, that's going to be not the end of the episode, because we do have one more thing to show you. We did get a exclusive interview, post-match interview with your man who got the hat trick, your man in the match, Matthias. So yeah, we'll just end the video on that. So lads, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe, and enjoy the interview.
Yeah, good performance from the lad. Happy with the result. Still out of shape, but still have time before the start of the season, but I'm positive.
Yeah, and that free kick, you just do that in your sleep?
Bit of luck. No, we're practicing also set pieces lately, and I think we should improve, but yeah, good performance.
And you stay back after training, practice the free kicks?
Yeah, we try.
Put the extra work in?
That's the only secret, yeah. Hard work, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to you, mate. Man in the match.